Hello everyone. We are going to just discuss about how the Vexel art is going to be made in our phone, or you can say our devices that are not so great. So first of all, you can use three applications to make this Vexel art. First one is which I use is Infinite Painter. Second is Adobe Sketchbook, that is free ones, and the third is IBS Paint X. In all the three, there are some similarity that's why I have chosen them. So the point of making Vexels is making a smooth art that is nearly compared to as a photo, because first of all, vector is something which don't contain any pixels, so we cannot count a vector in a pictures. So there is a big difference where it comes to Vexel. It is just a vector but with very fine pixels. So you have to understand between these two concepts. So what we do is this is an introduction one part only. So I will be uploading the whole project video and make you explain how the things are going to be work. So this is just an introduction of Vexel Arts, and I'm going to run this series for nearly next month also, because there are so many parts we need to cover in this. So this is the first video, so don't worry. And all those who use I have found that most of you used IBS, so you will be more familiar to that. But I would suggest Adobe Sketchbook, because no, it's not that I don't use it, but the thing is, Adobe Sketchbook has more number of brushes than the IBS one. For IBS, we have to export the brushes from outside, or we have to download it from web. So that's a bit risky task. And in Infinite Painter also, some of the brushes which I use in this video is exported from outside. So I will be putting a link, so you can just import it with the Jet Archiver app. Those who want to import it, or those who want to make an Infinite Painter, just comment below. I will be giving you instructions how to do and how to not. So this is a very so I'm making here the base part. See, making the base part in this video, you can guess around how much time it would have taken, but you would guess that it maximum. See, if I have to guess now, I would guess maximum 20 minutes, but that's not right, because making this just base part took me nearly 40 minutes, nearly 40 minutes. So you can think of how much time is going to be spent on only one project. So remember, the project which you are going to make, just think about that project twice, and then only start the project, because afterwards you would have regret in your mind. Please be serious on that point of time. And the thing is that making of strands means the hair ends which has very low opacities and these things. So you can use in IBS Paint there is a brush named Pen Fade, and in Adobe Draw you can use a tapered brush, or there is a soft tapered brush. That one comes with a very soft touch, so you can use that one. I know I'm using so much English, and I don't know why I did that, but yeah. See, I have used here the tapered brush with some softness. Let me show you. This is the settings I have kept. The flow of the brush was 60, and the softness was at 75. So you can use that once. So I'm using that one only. So it will look a bit odd, but after the shading of the hairs it would look good, and you would get to know what I have been talking about once it is. So see, the base part was not so lengthy one, but the strand part was so lengthy one that it took me nearly 40 minutes to just complete it. And also, for those who say that I use pen tool to make the skins and everything, in this project I have never used a pen tool in any of them, or I have used any display settings, because uh, I want to just make it fair for everyone that we can make without having those extra things in our infinite design. See, strands are basically the hair ends, so you have to just assume it that hair ends means having a very low opacity ones. So what I am doing is just an experiments work. So yeah, I have told so many times that you should do experiments in your projects, but remember that do the experiments as much that you can just reverse it, okay, or without harming the project. Yeah, making strands is not a big deal, so remember what is the size of the strands, because somewhere the strands must will be bigger, somewhere smaller, so that's how depend on it. Also, it is not necessary to make in every hairs, because there are some hairs that need strands. So in this one, it was needing strands. That's why. Uh, there will be more projects of uh, this series, Women Portraits. We will be continuing this, and I would say that it would be kind of fun one, because see, making women portraits is such is at higher level, because making men portraits is kind of an easy job, I will say. From my experience, making women portraits is a bit harder, because see, what in men's, the beard part and the eyebrows part make them look a very good one. So it, when you make the beard part look good, the nearly 20 to 30% of your artwork has been completed. But in women, you have to just give about every detail, like depth of the chin, depth or the sharpness of the jaws. So yeah, you have to keep these things in your mind. So yeah, you can see what I am been doing in this video. So I think there will be some voices around, because although I'm not in a professional room where I will be recording only my voice, so that's why the thing is that uh, I'm making here the hair strands one more time. So make sure you use tapered brush, okay. So use the tapered brush to just make it. So I am making this extra one also. I will be telling you how to just make it more smooth while having so just watch the video. I hope and those who have problems in hair coloring, I have uploaded a video. Last video was on that only. See, while making Vexel art, just make sure that there are some certain limitations, like the canvas size. The canvas size should be see, it depend on your phone. So while making Vexel art, please ensure that you have a good device, and without good device, don't go for it, I would say. Yeah, I know I don't also have a very good device, but yeah, it's, I have just one thing that I can make in this, that's why. So what I do is I use the soft airbrush as a eraser. While having eraser, you can use a brush. So while selecting the option of eraser, you can just click on the soft airbrush. The softness of the soft airbrush will be 30 and the opacity will be 35. So that's how it works. And just try to clean the things so it will look so much great. Don't worry, I will be having I will teach this concept in the upcoming videos of this project. I've already recorded nearly seven parts. Those are small parts. I have made the eyes, lips, and the hair colors. So don't worry for it.